She thought lifting once a week would be enough. So deadlifts on Saturday, done. Done for the week. But every Monday she felt the same. Tired, soft, puffy, no change. Still hungry all the time. Still foggy by 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Still chasing energy, chasing progress, and still stuck. Here's the truth. Her body was only getting the signal once, and it wasn't enough to change anything. You don't grow strength or muscle from what you intend. You grow it from what your body consistently hears, the signal that it gets. This is the MPS room. And once you understand how it works, you'll never train the same again. Imagine your muscle's a factory, and the workers inside are only called in when there's a job to do, a clear, loud signal they must get. That signal is called the muscle protein synthesis. It's how your body repairs, maintains, and builds new muscle tissue. But MPS doesn't stay on forever. It only stays activated for about 24 to 48 hours, depending on the workout intensity. And that window shrinks if your protein, sleep, or training quality is off. Think of leucine as the key that turns on the light switch and calls the foreman mTOR to go gather the workers. No leucine, no light. No foreman, no workers, no repair. Mechanical tension from strength training flips on the effort alarm that lets your body know damage has occurred and it needs help. That's when the workers get called in to rebuild. But without the repeated signals, they clock out. No repeat effort, no repeat growth. If you're only lifting once a week or doing random workouts with no structure, your MPS room is mostly dark. You're flipping the switch and then walking away before anything gets built. That's why people say, I'm working out, but I don't see my results. It's not that they're doing nothing. They're just not doing enough, not often, and not intensely enough. Your body is biologically wired to respond to consistency. And if you want to build muscle, improve metabolic health, and change body composition, you need 3 to 4 strength-focused sessions per week, every week. Because every session resets the clock on muscle protein synthesis. It gives your body another 24 to 48 hour window to build and repair, as long as the right signals are present. When you train multiple muscle groups across the week, you don't just activate different parts of your body. You create an overlapping sequence of growth signals that stay on instead of shutting off. That's how you stay anabolic, meaning your body is in building and repairing mode, not breakdown and conserve mode. Say you lift on Monday. Your quads, glutes, and maybe back get the message. MPS begins to ramp up, peaking within 6 to 8 hours. And that triggers the lights to come out in the MPS room. The foreman mTOR shows up, workers arrive, and repairs begin. But if there's no follow-up signal, no second shift, no continued demand, those workers clock out after 24 to 48 hours. The lights go off, the room shuts down. If you don't train again till Saturday, you've just spent 5 full days with no active building happening. And worse, if your protein is low, your sleep is disturbed, and you're in calorie deficit, you may actually be breaking down more muscle tissue than you're repairing. Because without the signals and the supplies, no training, no fuel, no rest, your body assumes it doesn't need muscle, and the workers aren't just sent home, they're laid off. Your brain recognizes intensity and says, this is hard. We need help. Send in more workers. Let them stay longer. Help with what? Repairing the damaged muscle fibers. The brain calls in more workers. The damage from the effort, the stronger the repair response, and the longer those workers stay are all dependent on intensity. This is how your body decides whether to rebuild stronger or just simply do nothing at all. To activate fast twitch fibers, you need to lift with enough intensity to reach fatigue within 5 to 12 reps. Higher weight with lower reps can be especially effective for fast twitch muscles as long as you're nearing your limit and pushing to failure. Whether it's a heavy barbell or 6 reps or bodyweight squats taken to failure, what matters the most is the effort, not the tool. Fast twitch fibers don't respond to comfort. They respond to challenge. They also need to prioritize protein distribution, not just total intake for the day. You want to give your body a muscle building signal every 3 to 5 hours, especially around your workouts. That means including a high quality protein source in each main meal, ideally containing at least 2.5 to 3 grams of leucine to turn the light switch on. The red Lego that we always talk about. And it's not just hitting that number. It's about when and how often your body hears to build the signal. When you're strength trained with intensity, eat leucine-rich meals, and get deep sleep, you're flipping on the lights, calling in the foreman, filling the room with workers, and getting great repair from sleep. That's how you shift from breakdown to rebuilding. From being fragile to resilience. That's what training your metabolism really means. This isn't just about aesthetics. It's about keeping your system alive. When you stop training, and especially when you stop eating enough to support the muscle, the brain hears, we're conserving energy. We don't need strength. We're shrinking. And your body responds by what? Less muscle equals less resting metabolic rate. Less muscle equals less glucose and insulin control. Less muscle equals more fatigue, more inflammation, and less resilience. Strength isn't about lifting more. It's about staying adaptive. It's about training your body to recover faster, regulate better, and carry you forward into life's next chapter. Your metabolism isn't fixed. It's a feedback system. It listens to your training, your nutrition, your stress, and your sleep. And most importantly, it listens to repetition. Your body is an adaptation efficiency machine. That's why Mindster doesn't teach hacks. We teach how to send the right signal over and over again until it becomes who you are. You're not training for a number on the scale. You're training for energy, clarity, confidence, and longevity. That's what lives in the MPS room. That's what we're building here. Discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. That's from Abraham Lincoln. If this helped you understand your body in a new way, hit subscribe, click the bell, and drop a comment. Tell me what clicked with you today, because we're not just learning, we're rewiring how you live. If this video sparked a shift or even a small question, subscribe so we can keep unpacking it, and hit the bell so you don't miss what's next.